Hey, hi, and welcome to the channel. I'm Preetha Balakrishnan here, and as you know, I'm a women's independence coach and a corporate trainer, and my vision is to help 100,000 women become self-reliant. And in this journey, one of the things that I've been touching upon in my channel is actually about the feminine energy, right? So this is the series of videos that I have done, and this is the concluding video on the series of feminine energy. So what I want to ask you is masculine or feminine energy your strength? Do you think you need to know that to understand this whole concept of feminine energy? So let's look into this. So what is my conclusion? The conclusion is that a better definition of masculine and feminine is that the idea of all men being masculine or women being feminine is totally broken. It does not exist anymore. Some men and women fall into the stereotype, but there are men with masculine energy being their strength and women with feminine energy being their strength. So what we need to know then is we can categorize them into sort of broad categories of systemizers and empathizers. Of course, there are various other tests that are there, but if you're just looking at the masculine and feminine energy component of it, so what are systemizers and what are the traits of a systemizer or an empathizer is something you can see in the slide. Like a systemizer is more logical, empathizer is more sort of great at empathizing with others and communicating well, which is in line with what I call the feminine energy. So what exactly are we talking about? So based on nurture and nature, one of these energies usually are dominant energy, and we need to find out what is it that is dominant in us. So what are we talking about here? What does this all exactly mean? What does the conclusion mean? Why do we need to know what is it that is dominant in us? In order for us to live happily internally and externally, because it affects all areas of our life, whether it is career, whether it is work, whether it is love, romance, whether it is personal relationships, work relationships, whatever relationship that you are in, one of the things is that if we do not understand what is it that is dominant in us, we probably would not be able to maneuver ourselves for the better. So the conclusion in some sense is that based on nature and nurture, we need to have a balance of both, which means that in order to live a happy life internally and externally, I believe we must bring both of these energies into balance. And I call this as a winning combination or a bingo combination. So the winning combination is actually to have both. So what has happened is neuroscientists have done studies on around 1400 men and women, and they found that one is not different from the other, and there aren't any special characteristics a woman has traits than a man has. And what the study has also shown is that between 0 and 8% of people had all male or all female brains, and the vast majority had a blend. People were somewhere in the middle, showing the gender isn't binary and we are all a blend. So if you want to find out what is it that you were dominant in, you please click that particular link that I've shown there. It goes to a different site where you can get to know what is your score on your masculinity or femininity. Yeah, so apart from this, please join my 5-day Whatasapp class, which is to tap the superwoman in you through a very special technique called the alter ego technique. With the help of this, you actually empower yourself in to be the real you in a playful and an empowering way. Okay, so please click the link below on that too. And thanks for watching, and I really enjoyed making the series of feminine energy. And do subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and like, share, comment or two to make it more interactive. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.